So first thing we talk about is your grip. If you look at that left hand grip, look at that left hand grip. This is the before, which is the wrong. We can actually see at the moment. If I was to go up that club shaft there, you can see the top of the glove now is actually visible with your left hand sort of to the side there, where now your left hand's on the grip, you see. So much better grip. Okay, you turn that hand over in a position now where we can hinge. So when the wrist can hinge, the club can then go up. We've got those two lines there on the above your head. So this one here now, as you went back, head sort of rose a little bit. Club hasn't reached the blue line there, and it's more of a lift with the arms compared to this one. I don't have to move the blue line, but the blue line is above your head. We can still see that. Okay, as you go back, there's your club head. So now that club is going up through that line. Okay, and you're creating more power. This one, as you come back down, not a bad strike, but then nothing really hinging through. Club gets to about there, and there's that recoil there. So it gets there and it recoils back. Okay, so it doesn't really get into that blue line. Even though the lines come down because your body's got up through it, the club hasn't reached that. Whereas this one there now, nice and level with the head, good strike. Unhinge the wrists through the blue line, and there's your follow through position. Okay, so we're creating what we call this as the simplest thing, an L. Stay there. An L backswing to obviously reverse L through swing. So it's like L to L is the position. So the left arm on the way back would be the bottom line, and the club would be the vertical line, and on the way through, your right arm would be the horizontal line, and the club then would be more that way. Now there's still a little bit more movement you can make, but to go from where you were to where you are, you're not going to go doing to straight there. It's going to be a sort of progression bit by bit.
On the lower part of me, elbow to elbow on my...
They're fine.
That's fine, right.
And that's why I think don't...
Feet are okay?
Yeah, everything's just fine.
Right, so it's upper body.
All I would say is look at your grip, make sure that's correct. If your grip's good, you can hinge better, okay, so we can hinge the wrist up, and just focus on that hinge. So it's hinge to hinge, and when you finish this swing, it looks a lot smoother through the ball, whereas this one, if you hit the golf ball, there's that quick that club root is coming back down before you even sort of stop the swing, because you're a little bit tighter and trying to stop it go through. So the club really wants to be about here. That's where it seems comfortable. When you go beyond that, there's that recoil back to where it wants to be, whereas this one's more than happy to be up there. And when you sort of finish and unwind, it seems sort of quite comfortable now, just sort of stay in there rather than being back down there, because you haven't gone whoop and then recoil back. The recoil doesn't necessarily affect the shot, but it showcases the fact that you are gripping it a bit too tight and then trying to stop the swing. Which if we do that, we're losing power all over the place. So left hand grip is going to be the key thing. That will let you hinge. If you can hinge, we can then say try and hit the roof in the back, as we said, get the club up nice and high. Then the club can come back down. What goes up can come down. If you swing it too far around your body because the left hand grip is wrong, you then got to drop. And then when you're dropping, you're often tensing up and gripping it tighter, restricting the length of your swing. So even your good shots might go only 30, 40 yards. What
am I hitting? What was I hitting?
The last one went about 70 yards. With a 7-iron, is that,
Yeah, 8.
8 iron. That's fine. So 70 or 80 yards of that, absolutely fine. Okay, so if we can get that sort of distance there, that's going to be really good, because obviously the longer the club we then use into sort of the 6-iron and the clubs, they will go further.
Lovely.
So you're looking towards the 100 sign then with your driver and beyond maybe.
Right. Okay. So to get benefit from this lesson, we've got to talk about what I'm going to do at home.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to take left hand only.
Yeah. And so no, right hand only. Yeah.
Sorry, right hand.
So just some right hand swings by yourself.
Ball, and I can get that.
Yeah. Just get that swing of the hinge of the wrist.
10 minutes,
okay.
Quarter of an hour, too much.
I generally say to people, put the kettle on when the kettle's finished, done it.
Okay.
And do that. I'd rather you do it for 2 minutes 3 times a day than 10 minutes once, because if you just keep it, your arm will get tired. And what you'll find, if you do it 2 minutes in a cluster, you'll do a really good 2 minutes, as opposed to doing it for 10 minutes, and by the 4th or 5th minute you're going, my arm's sore now. And if you start getting tired and sore, the movement you're going to ingrain is going to be worse.
So you're talking once a day, twice a day?
I would do it. If you can do it 2 or 3 times a day, that's fine.
Okay,
put the kettle on, just swing back and forth. When the kettle's finished, done. Just use about 2 minutes, roughly speaking, maybe a minute. Exactly, yeah. Right. Exactly, yeah.
From that, concentrate on how I'm holding.
I think left hand grip is the thing. What we can do is, and again, I'm going to send you this video anyway, so if you go when you look at home and stuff, where your left hand is there, go to a mirror. So what we're looking for is, can we see the 2 knuckles, obviously when you're looking down, on that left hand there, and is that thumb just to the right of centre, okay?
And parallel?
It goes parallel, exactly. So it's going down the grip, okay?
Yeah.
You don't want that. Don't just take your thumb and just move it to the side. The hand has to move over to that side there, okay? So once you then got that, then you can hinge your wrist.
Well, at the moment, for me to be in the right position, it hurts. So it's a good thing.
Yeah,
I know that I'm right.
It shouldn't hurt. It's probably more of an ache
when I'm
of a
in
position.
my natural one, what I think is right, it's just easy.
Exactly. Hands up there. But what that's doing is with that original grip, you can hit a ball, but you're kind of capping your potential at 50 yards with any club. Yeah. Because you can't create speed with just your arms doing that.
No,
and if you do start creating speed, you're going to hurt yourself. You start getting tennis elbow and golfer's elbow because your elbows are doing things they don't want to do.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So work on that one-handed grip. Get that grip, and then from there, all you're trying to do is think about that hinge to hinge. If you have the L position, as I said, if the roof is sort of up there somewhere in a garage or somewhere, you can make some swings so the club goes into the roof and then finish into the roof. Just sort of go dink to dink. Back to upside down with a club, or find a soft roof somewhere, or put a cushion or whatever you want to try and not damage anything, but just get that sensation, that club swinging up and up, hinging
so
the
in
wrist.
short,
Okay?
head's not moving the way it was.
Yeah, your head's staying fairly. So what you'll find is your head will stay quite stable when you feel you can reach the ground.
Right.
The only reason
that it can natural the other way.
Exactly.
Yes,
Don't think about it. And this is why I say don't think about all the other body parts when you're swinging the club, because if you think about the golf swing, your feet move, your knees move, your hips move, your elbows, your shoulders. Think about all that in one go. You just be complete brain explosion. Okay, so
elbows sort of
they're fine. No, they're fine. They're fine.
Lovely.
Absolutely fine. Everything's looking good.
So I've got 3 pointers to practice on all week.
Grip position's key.
Yeah.
Hinging the wrist is second, and then you're getting that L position both sides. The rest then sort of falls into place.
Lovely.
Hockey dokie.
That's great.
Excellent.